Welcome back. Today is my completed pictures video for the month of November. As you can see, I have a huge stack of books. And I'd put them under the camera, but they almost reached the camera, so didn't think it'd fit. All right. By my list, I have 18 pictures completed, but I suspect I actually did more and forgot to write them down. Also, some of these were just experiments, just to see how a medium worked or a style that I was trying out. So they're not all of them finished productions. So let's take a look at what we got. Starting out with small books to large books. In the Kew Gardens, I have this one, which I was really not happy with. I like the flower, but the stem just ick. Okay. This was with markers. Yeah, I'm about half and half with markers or with pencils, and I'll let you know what I was using. And then I did this one, also with markers. It was I was trying it out. I wanted to know how much work it would be if I use this one for the tag I have coming up, 1 book, 1 month. And I could do it, I think, but not sure I want to. But there's that. That's 2. I'll keep a running tally while editing so I can tell you actually how many I had. Alright, Holly Jolly Christmas pocket size. Looks like I got 2 done in here. This one, it's with Prismacolor and Prismacolor pencils. This was for Danny Button's Challenge Hot Chocolate. I also used a stamp. I had planned not to do exactly like that, but the first one I messed up, so I thought, well, might as well just keep going. And then this one. I was trying for like a deconstruct thing so that, you know, the farther away you are, the colors would kind of like blend. And it did not work well. I did not like it. Was very unhappy with that. I think I just kind of gave up at some point and said, eh. So, another experiment that failed. And again, I was kind of trying it out just to see if I liked the book well enough to do my 1 book, 1 month challenge. And it's doubtful, but we'll see. Next up, reptilioids. Looks like I did 2 in here. This one. Just hoo-hoos. I like that one. It was kind of fun. And this one. I think I like this one the most because it had kind of like a feel to it more than this one did. This one is just like, yeah, I don't know. This one was more warm. So, I did use a little gold paint, and actually I didn't like the way they came out. Those were my gold paint markers. So, there's 2 more there. Next up, Die Welt Unterlup Zuland. And I did this one. And this one was also an experiment. This was for my Andy Warhol attempt. And I think it would have worked if I'd had the right kind of picture, but this is the closest I could find, and that's what I used. But, yeah, I could see where this would work really well, just not in this book. Next up, Tanglewood. And I am going to be going through these pretty fast because I've got a lot of them. And if I sat here and talked about every single page, we would be here a very long time. Okay, so I did this one just to check out the paper with the markers and really liked it. I liked how the markers bled out a little bit and gave me some nice variations. And I was able to get my normal crazy coloring in for the leaves. I like this. I like this picture. I like the paper. I liked how the Ohuhus worked on it. So yeah, I'll be doing more in this book. Tanglewood. Going back to an older book. Mein Sommer Spaziergang. And I did this page. I think I got tired of it at some point. If I remember right, I was getting pretty late on that day. And it was like one of those pictures that just never seems to end. So, yeah. It's okay. I mean, nothing I went, oh, look at this. It was just like, okay, I did it. Move on. So, there's that. And the Ink House. Now, I usually do my best in the Ink House. I want this to look as good as it can. And I did the front entrance. Really took my time. This has Ohuhus and the Mongo chalks. First time I did clouds, it actually worked. Yeah, I liked this picture. I liked what I managed to do in it. And it's just pure Ohuhus. I could have gone over it with some pencils, I think. But I was happy with how it came out, so I just left it. Okay, another experiment. Van Gogh. I did this one, the shoes. And I'll be honest with you, I couldn't care less. I think about halfway through I was like, okay, I am done with this. But I did push through and at least finish it. Yeah. Ick. Okay, can we just say, we'll just pretend it never happened. It never happened. An old favorite, Worlds Within Worlds. Kirby is another one that I really take my time on, even when I'm tired. And I'll take, you know, an entire week to do a picture. And I did this one. I don't remember what made me not too happy with this. I think it was the yellow, the dominant yellow in the water. Made it look more organic. Humanly organic than I wanted it to. I did like how the books came out, even though they're a little monotone. Because I did want them just to pull out and away. So yeah, okay. Then we have Ken Matsuda's coloring book. I got 2 tags in here, so I might have done 2. yeah, the fox. The fox came out really nice. I was really, really happy with him. Neo colors, Prismacolor, Mozart's, and a ground. My usual ground. So yeah, I was really, really happy with this guy. Then we have another Kirby, Fragile World. I think Fragile World is probably my favorite book. Of all the books that I have, this one is my favorite. And it looks like I've only got one picture. One new picture? Yeah, the elephant. November 1st. Gosh, it feels so long since I did it. But yeah, that was actually kind of hard. It's really hard for me to do big blocks of a single item, which is why I think I stay away from children's books, where it's just a really simple one shape design. I like really random stuff. And the leaves kind of remind me of, what do you call it? Dr. Seuss, the style. All right, next up, Circle of Life. And I did this one. As you can see, I was again trying the Andy Warhol look. And this one worked a little bit better. Would have been good if it just had like just one photo, you know, one picture over and over again. But yeah, this worked okay. I was happy with this. It was an experiment, so I didn't really finish the whole page, but yeah, I like that. Pop art, Andy Warhol. Fast becoming one of my favorite books, Gnomes in the Neighborhood. And by the amount of tags I have in here, I have several of them. This one, what I think of as the Grumpy Owls. A little bit of glitter, clearly. This would be my, what are they called? Leo Bros. Really nice glitter. And, Ahoos, that's all. But yeah, really like how that came out. Such a cute picture. And then I was using this one in a color and chat, and people were wondering how it would turn out, and here it is. This is how it turned out. Purely Ohoo-hoos. And if I remember, I'll link up above where I did the color and chat while I was working on this. Yeah, I like how it came out. This book is just so easy to color. Even if I'd done this just in pencils, it would have been really lovely. But I like the... in fact, I was going to do pencil over the top of this, but I liked how the pen looked just by itself. I said, I'll leave it. Looks nice. Then I did this one. This is Neo Colors and Ohoo-hoos. And this is also for Sammy's challenge, and it was Santa on Vacation. I figured during his off time, he would basically just be sleeping. I know I would. So I saw that and I thought, yeah, there's Santa on his vacation, his summer vacation, spring maybe, considering the flowers. And then I did this one, also with the Neos. You can see it got really, really wrinkly. I don't think I used a ground on this, which is why the Neo Colors did such a number to the paper. And then I also used Ohuhu markers. This also was for Sammy's challenge. It was a snowman without a top hat. I couldn't find any snowmen with no hats, but I did find these cute little guys. And that's it, I think. Mythographic Paradise. I got frustrated with this thing. Really frustrated. Okay. Alright, we'll start with this one. I used as many mediums as I could on it, because I used a new background, a new watercolor ground, and I wanted to see how everything performed on top of it. Now this time I put the I mixed the aqua watercolor ground half and half with water, and this one, it was just straight out of the jar. I like the way this performed better when it was just half and half. A couple reasons when I get to this one. I used some Posca pens, watercolor paint, metallics, Prismacolor, Neo Colors, Distress inks, and yeah, this is the snow globe for Sammy's challenge. Before I did the metallic paints, these colors just popped. It was gorgeous. I absolutely loved it. But once I added those paints, it just like sucked the life out of it. It was kind of sad to watch. I wish now I hadn't have done it, but I did. The pencil, I didn't like how the pencil looked just by itself, but when I did pencil on top of the Neo Colors, I liked that. I liked how that looked. And I just like the color scheme and what I did with it. I do like this picture. I just think it was better before the paints. Now this one was 100% of the ground without any water added. It practically made everything invisible. It's so thick. It's so thick. Oh my gosh. I used polychromos, ohuhus, and a little Mozart paint. I really didn't like it. I don't like it now. I kind of like her and her dress. Part of the problem was the drawing is just so random. The books are just vertical lines over and over and over and over. Then we got some weird, I don't know, or diagonal stuff coming in. Then you got the books flying through and the papers and the random objects, which I despise. It was just too messy. It was too messy, and it couldn't be tamed. At least with my skill level, I couldn't do it. And it was at this point I just gave up and said, it's done. It's not even close to being done, but as far as I'm concerned, it's done. I don't like how the markers worked on it at all. So 50-50, yeah, I'm okay with that. Pure ground, nope, not going to do that again. But I was experimenting. I wanted to see how it worked, and now I know. It looks horrible. All right, next up is find color. And I don't remember coloring in this. So let's see what it is I did. Aha. Yeah. I really wanted it because I wanted to do the twigs. I love doing twigs and trees. And felt I just kind of had to do something here. Yeah, pretty rubbish. Very, very rubbish. But I like twigs, which is what I was aiming for, so. Yeah. Yeah, see, so I did some twigs here. And as you can see, they're quite nice. It was fun doing those. Yeah. Yep. Next up, the Christmas special. And it looks like I did a couple things in here. Oh, I left my little plasticky things in there. And we did this one. This one was Hoo-Hoos, of course, and it was find an ugly sweater for Danny Buttons' challenge. I'm about halfway through her challenge now. And this one, Merry Christmas. Neocolor glitter ink and polychromos. Again, Danny Buttons. Words, conveying words, something or other. That was that one. And lastly, yes, we are at lastly. Colortronic. Looks like I did two in here. Hello, where are they? The fishy. Only Hoo-Hoos. And they both have... Ah, the tiger's new. Yeah. I liked how he came out. Color by number. Can't go wrong. So, that's it. That is all of them. And it is a massive load. Lots of experimenting. And, yeah, that was fun. But this, well, I've got the December tag, 1 book, 1 month, where I'm going to be doing 1 page a day. So that's going to be, you know, quick. It's not going to be really focused. But I do want to do some without experimenting, just really looking to make some pretty pictures. So hopefully next month will be a little bit less experimental and more pretty. Okay, guys, that's everything. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.